Hello everyone, welcome back to the Phone Museum. Today I bring some fun product package. There's nothing about the name and they just claim quad camera. And on the back there's nothing about the seal. That's kind of weird. And they say it's HD voice available and Android's trademark of Google. Rear camera selfie timer function. Okay, and there's another Android is a trademark of Google. Okay, and print with the soy ink and stuff. Okay, so let's open this box. Open the box. There's a bubble wrapper. There's a little phone. Let's turn on. And look at the bag. Yeah, it's kind of familiar looking. And then let's look inside. There's a SIM and SD card removal pin. There's a 3.5mm headphone. I think it has a mic as well. And there's a USB cable with micro Type B 5 pin. So this one doesn't support USB-C. It's kind of old, classic micro 5 pin USB charger. And there's a charging adapter which is 5V with 1 amp, which is 5 watt. And there's a clear silicone case. And there is little tempered glass and mobile manual, which is a really nice thin paper with up to 7 pages. And when I bought it, the web page claims that this is P50 Pro, and as you can see on the back, it looks like Huawei P50 Pro. The camera is kind of little different, and there's a layover, and yeah, and much smaller. And when you turn the screen, you can see it's not a full screen. It's like all-star 16:9 ratio, and they try mimic the like drop down cutout, I think. Yeah, and they claim they use MTK 6889, which is deca-core, so 10 CPU is inside, and even in the setting they claim like MTK 6889, and they claim there's like Face ID and 21 megapixel HD camera, 13 megapixel front camera. It looks like there's like 5 camera, but they claim it's 21 megapixel, so other 4 maybe just fake. And they claim there's a 4950 milliamps battery and Android 11, and you can see Android version is 11, but funny thing is, what is that Android Easter egg? It doesn't look like an Android 11 Easter egg, because Android 11 Easter egg looks like something like this. Go up, left, like this. But this one is totally different than that kind Android 11. So I assume that's not 11. And as you can see, the main home screen, they mimic the Huawei P50, but inside software they mimic the Samsung One UI. And in setting, you can tell it's like Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich or jelly bean, or 4.4 KitKat. But as a notification bar, I assume it's like Android 4.2, 4.3, or 4.4, because they have this kind of stuff. And yeah, and their model name is P50 Pro. They claim they have a 16GB RAM with 512GB storage. But according to the setting, the storage is 4GB, and RAM is, as you can see, 141 megabyte plus 328 megabytes, so about 512 megabyte RAM inside. Yeah, and for the camera, let's see the camera. And as you can tell, does not have autofocus, it is fixed focus. And I think the resolution is around 2 megapixels. Let's see. Did they have any information? Okay, they claim pixel size is 21 megapixel. Maybe they forgot the dot. 2.1 megapixel, 1.6, and 1.3. Who knows? And video quality is either high, fine, high. Okay. All right. Interesting. Full screen. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting. So they claim is 21 megapixel. All right. Oh, they don't have the swipe gesture. So this one does not have a app draw. Oh, they have a key fingerprint. Okay. So they claim they have an underscreen fingerprint sensor. That's pretty cool. Finish. And this one, of course, work. This one, it works. And I think even this touchpad work. Maybe this touch sensor is too small. Maybe it don't work. But you can work with any kind of thing. So the fingerprint is not working. They have a flashlight. I see. They have a little flashlight. Nothing special. So I will use this thing for a little bit and let's see. I think it looks like an Android 4.4 KitKat. Interesting. Cool. Basic calendar, calculator, clock. I see. Interesting. Wow, that browser looks very outdated. Anyway, so I assume this have a dual. Usually this kind of fake phone. Oh, do you have a double tap? Oh, this one have a double tap to unlock. Oh, okay, that's cool. So I assume this one, usually this kind of fake stuff, they were making same display, but they change the back panel to mimic the smartphone. Usually it's like MediaTek Cortex A7 dual core with the Mali 400 with 2 megapixel fixed focus, 2 megapixel fixed focus, 4 gigabyte storage, and half gigabyte of RAM. And battery is maybe around 2000 milliamps, I think. And screen, not sure, but resolution, it doesn't look that high either. And for sure, this is using LCD technology. Yeah, so that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and see you in the next video.